Jeep. It's been with us for 85 years. Brought us the Willys Jeep, the CJ, the Wrangler. 19 years ago, Jeep gave us the Compass. Were we grateful for that? No, not really. It wasn't a good looking car, it wasn't a great Jeep. But this is the latest generation, and it's a whole different thing. It's slightly bigger, still in the C SUV segment of the market, 160 mils more wheelbase, which means more interior space. And a very different package with mild hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and this one, fully electric. But I'm in the Cotswolds to have a little bit of fun, do things a little bit differently. We're doing a survival trail thing, following clues and following tasks today in the Jeep Compass. Well, this looks interesting. So this is what we're going to do. See that inflatable paddleboard? There's one of those. Yep, there's a duck in the back of my car. Somewhere. Backed it into a lake. On purpose, of course. In all honesty, my quest didn't go well. I had to dash back to interview the chief exterior designer for Jeep, Sasha Barber. And so that done, now I've just headed out on my own for a little bit of green laning, because it may be the Compass, but it still has select terrain with auto, snow, sand, mud, and a sport setting. It's still got that Jeep off-road ability. Admittedly, this is hardly the Rubicon Trail, but still, we're exploring in a Jeep. Probably not the best place to talk about interior comfort, but yes, very nice materials, all nicely laid out. Ergonomics are good, nice easy to use touchscreen with a few buttons, so that's good. Nice and easy to scroll through menus using the buttons on the steering wheel while holding onto it to deal with jolts in the road. Lots of cup holders. In fact, loads of storage space at the front, 34 litres in fact, which I think the designer was saying it was only 14 litres on the last generation. So you've got space just, well, everywhere. Certainly enough space to hold your quack pack, which I think has ducks in it, because Jeep's all about ducks. Drove the mild hybrid this morning, very comfortable, a little bit lethargic. I found the brake pedal was a bit loose, which was a bit weird. This is the electric one. It's showing currently, can do 148 miles with 63% battery. It's good for about 300 miles, I think, which is, more than ample. Fantastic all-round visibility, and Jeep is really into its fun stuff these days. So you've got the seats have got some sort of special stuff put into them to make sure that you can keep them nice and clean, and there's Easter eggs. Here's just a few. Some obvious ones like the Jeep with its tent in the windscreen. Less obvious ones like the turtle on the floor mat in the front driver's footwell, which comes from broken eggshells on the mat in the back seats. Steering's good, and not a lot of noise either, which is nice. It's very comfortable. It really is a far cry from the original Compass and even the last generation. Still got a 7-slat grille, but that's all now closed. Sorry, yes, I've got my Jeep dirty. Also going back to original models which had a round headlamp. The designers have tried to sort of keep that by having what they call a clamp headlamp, which has lights on either side. And there's a quick look at all that interior space and comfort. The new light bar across the back, which now incorporates the X on each side, which is inspired by the original jerry can from the Willys Jeep. And for the first time ever, the Jeep badge is illuminated. So there you have it, the new Jeep Compass by a lake. Lovely. And it is lovely. And that's not something I could have ever said of the last generation, or definitely not the first generation, but the new Jeep Compass, it's rather nice.